Hello, guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Skills and Abilities. So today we're going to be going over another one of the Barbarian skills. In fact, we're going to go over two of them. I'm combining them together because they're both relatively innocuous skills, and I really don't feel like doing a video separate on each one. That is the ability Increased Stamina and also Increased Speed. We'll cover increased speed first because it's going to be the simplest of the lot. Increased speed is an ability that makes you run faster. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, there is a cap on run walk speed of 150%. So you really don't need above 150%. There are other ways that you could make your character run faster that do not have to do with run walk speed. So a lot of people don't know this, but there are different calculations for run walk speed outside of the normal run walk speed. Things like frenzy kind of break the run walk speed mechanics. Vigor breaks the run walk speed mechanics. Burst of speed on the assassin breaks the run walk speed mechanics. And so forth and so on. There are definitely things in the game that are outside of the regular run walk speed mechanics. However, this one is literally just the regular run walk speed that you normally get on a pair of boots. So for instance, let me make sure I got enough strength to wear my boots. As you can see here, I run pretty fast with the 40% base on my boots combined with the very nice 30% on my increased speed. Which makes it a very nice one-point wonder because, as you can see by my run walk speed, I got 40% right here. And then with the 30% base, I'm sitting at 40, 50, 60, 70. So I'm hitting at 70% run walk. And the thing about this is that the run walk speed is really just good for helping you get around. You can beef it up if you want to, but it really doesn't go that high. In fact, spending 20 points in this would be a travesty since it only goes up to about 44%, which is terrible. Considering that with just 1 point, you're literally sitting at just like 30% with just 1 point. And that's just with my meager plus the skills. If you had better plus the skills than what I have, you'd be sitting a lot higher. And 30 is fine. So that makes increased speed a one-point wonder. You generally don't put much thought into it unless you're building a Sanic the Hooge Hag character, like I like to build. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my Sanic the Hooge Hag character, but I feel like since we're talking about increased speed, I should break out Sanic the Hooge Hag and show you the most ridiculous faster run walk character you've probably ever seen in your life. He is literally capped on faster run walk in every shape and form that he can possibly be capped. To the point of absolute ridiculousness. And to give you an idea, I'm going to go build up my frenzy, and then I'm going to run from literally Shank all the way down to town. And you're just going to see how ridiculous his faster run walk is. If I can make it through here. Did I put a point in leap? I did put a point in leap. Ha ha ha. This is a max faster run walk character. If you've never seen a max faster run walk character, congratulations. This is your first time seeing a max faster run walk character. He's absolutely insane. He uses every faster run walk modifier known to man, including max increased speed, to make this work. And I'm pretty sure he's faster than a teleport sorceress at this point, which is pretty insane. I don't even think the teleport sorceress would be able to keep up with him. The only downside, though, is to maintain his maximum run walk speed, he has to build his frenzy stacks. The frenzy stacks are something that do take some time. And this is a nice segue into the next ability, which we're going to be talking about today, which is increased stamina. So up until recently, increased stamina was probably the worst ability that had ever existed known to man. Past a certain level, you don't need stamina. In fact, I would say that about level 18-ish, stamina tends to become kind of a non-issue, literally after about level 18. And past that, like when you get to about level 30 plus, you almost never run out of stamina ever. So increased stamina doesn't really make a lot of sense in most regards. However, recently they added a synergy bonus for Frenzy, and it's actually a really nice one, is that for every point you put into increased stamina, you will increase the duration of Frenzy by 0.4 seconds, which is actually pretty nice, and at 20 points, it's going to give you a total of, what is that? Let me calculate it out real quick. So 0.4 times 20 plus the original duration, which the original duration of Frenzy is... Can't even remember what the original duration is. Six seconds. So we're looking at 8 plus 6, which more than doubles our duration to a total of 14, which basically means we have a lot more time to utilize Frenzy. So if you're utilizing Frenzy for other reasons, like for instance, let's say you're utilizing Frenzy with double throw, which is a pretty common tactic, because what happens is you can get the increased attack speed and the run walk speed while you're using double throw to increase the damage output of double throw. So you run in, usually you attack a couple times to build up the Frenzy to its maximum stacks. And if you were utilizing maximum increased stamina, you would have a good 14 seconds before you needed to tap another target to refresh the Frenzy. And this is useful because, well, Frenzy is just extremely awesome in terms of increasing your attack speed. So the faster that you can attack, with something like double throw, the more damage you can output. And as long as your Frenzy stacks are staying up on your character, which is the nice little wispy effect which is around the character, 14 seconds is a hell of a lot longer than 6, which means you're going to be able to use your run walk speed that much better, use your increased attack speed that much better. And that's really pretty much all there is to the increased stamina ability. It doesn't really do anything by itself, and there's no reason to put more than 1 point in it pretty much ever. However, if you were a Frenzy Barbarian and you would like to take advantage of the increased duration, a couple points in increased stamina would be a good idea for that reason, because it's going to allow you to reach that next monster a little bit quicker and allow you to deal a little bit more damage, because you won't have to build those stacks back up again. Because every time you tap a monster, you refresh the stacks entirely. And if you wait until they're completely gone, then you have to spend quite a little while rebuilding your stacks, which is lost damage. I think that pretty much is everything for this. If you want to learn more about the Sanic the Hooch Hat character, I do have a video up on him. There's actually a couple different versions of him at this point. So there's a cheated version, which is maximum run walk using Hero Editor to try and see just how fast he can possibly be. This is the cheated version. There is also a legitimate version, which is up on my channel if you want to check that one out, which literally involves the use of just whatever items I could get my hands on that would have faster run walk to get him as high as he possibly can go. That legitimate version is actually pretty cool, and you might want to check him out if you're interested. He does utilize things like blaze boots, every single run walk item in the game, like Mavina's belt. This particular character, he is actually running, 3,892% faster run walk right now, which is absolutely insane. And that's not even all of it, because he also has Vigor Aura. He has Burst of Speed charges. He has the Blaze Boots, which have level 63 Blaze to give me the highest run walk speed bonus that I can possibly get out of them. On top of that, he's also using Frenzy, which gives him a very nice 176% bonus to run walk. All of this combined together is making the absolute beast of a run walk monster that you see. But believe it or not, the legitimate version is actually pretty close to this speed. Very, very close, in fact. It's not really that much faster on this guy than it does on the other. I swear he looks like a freaking Looney Tune character. Like, sometimes it looks like he's running in place. Like, he's like... whoop, 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 whoop. And then he just starts going. Like, he's like stopped for a second and he's just running way too fast for health. Like, look at his little feet going. His little feet. This isn't even his max speed, by the way. He goes faster than this. In fact, it's actually pretty funny because if I go outside of town, I build my stacks and I let the blaze modifier build up. That's my in-town speed. It's stupid. I know. This is a stupid video, and I might as well show you something stupid while we're doing it. So, as always, thanks for watching, and keep watching.